Welcome to Entrepreneurship the Slot Way. Today, I'm going to be talking about a smart financing strategy for businesses. Have you ever wondered how businesses sometimes struggle, experience burnouts, and overtrading? This is because the business owners and business leaders are not very knowledgeable about how to fund their businesses. So funding is very important. It has two arms. One is the long-term funding and the short-term funding. The long-term funding are basically for long-term projects that has a long-term reward to the business. For example, a long-term project could be expansion, could be acquisition of vehicles, could be new business, could be new markets. And then the short-term project, obviously, is working capital. So how do you fund your long-term projects, such as infrastructure developments, such as new business? The best advice is for you to take a term loan. Spread it over a period of 5 to 10 years. The idea is not to use your working capital to fund your long-term projects. So long-term projects should be funded from one, loan, a long-term loan between 5 to 10 years, or from savings that you must have made, retained earning that you must have made or saved over a period. So that's for a long-term project. So the idea of using long-term funding to finance your long-term projects is because you don't want pressure on your working capital. Now let's talk about working capital, which is short-term projects. Now your working capital could be financing your inventory, it could be financing your receivables, it could be paying salaries, it could be paying bills. Those are short-term or working capital needs. If you want funding for your working capital needs, you also need a short-term loan. That could be an overdraft, usually 1 to 2 years. You can also make it 6 months. So if you understand how to fund your long-term goals and how to fund your working capital, you'll be able to minimize risk. You'll be able to manage your business in a more effective manner. You'll be able to reduce burnout, reduce unnecessary costs. And one very important aspect also about funding is your ability to negotiate the interest with your bank. And most times, people are not very knowledgeable about this. And so understand how to negotiate by speaking with 2 or more banks, and then use that as a way to get the best interest rate. So one of the ways to minimize burnout, reduce overtrading, and reduce risk is to understand your short-term need and your long-term need. Thank you.